on the power of libraries, a writer, a mom, and a wife. But today, like all of us here, she is a patriot. Let's hear it for Lynette. Lynette is our local hero.
Can I get a cheer for the people who organized this protest? I also want to thank each and every one of you who has come out here today. It takes courage to stand up for what you believe in, to stand up for your country when so many are trying to destroy it from the inside. Protesters across the nation are being tear gassed, beaten, and arrested. But the fact that you are here, willing to stand up and be counted, committing to making your voices being heard so that our country can remain free. That's what it means to be a patriot. You know, everybody thinks they know what they would have done in 1930s Germany. But one of the things that has been so disappointing to me as I've watched this crisis unfold across the United States is seeing so many people putting their heads down in fear, or worse, leaping to obey authoritarianism in advance. To see so many people declaring that the best thing we can do is to capitulate, to cooperate, to collaborate, that has been a real eye-opener for me. But at the same time, I've been heartened by the fact that so many of you reject that vision. So many of you got up this morning to come here and speak out, to say we will not ease the way for the death of democracy. No! No! To say not today, not on my watch, this far and no further. So give yourselves a hand. Celebrate the people around you. Because make no mistake, we are the last line of defense for the United States of America. The main thing I want to talk about today, though, is the reason we are able to be here at all. Free speech. It's a right that as Americans sometimes we take for granted. Most of us have never experienced life in a regime where your words can get you arrested or worse. But the Founding Fathers had. They had lived under a king who did everything in his power to silence his critics. That's why when they wrote the Constitution, the very first amendment they added ensured that Americans would never live with that fear. Americans would be safe, knowing they could criticize or make fun of their government officials without the fear of reprisal. They could debate ideas, and some of those ideas could even be offensive. They said this would be a government of the people, the ability to have many voices, create a nation that could improve, to right the wrongs of the past, and to learn and grow from the different voices and views and experiences. So it scares me when I see where we are today. People silenced and deported because they criticize this administration. News organizations censored and locked out of government briefings. Entertainers silenced. Academic researchers fired or forced to quit. Even members of Congress arrested or thrown out of meetings because they dared to ask questions. And what amazes me so much is that so many people in this country actually cheer when this happens. They celebrate when books are banned or journalists are beaten in the streets. They buy into the lie that the people who are speaking out or asking questions are some kind of criminals who should be punished. What they seem unable or unwilling to consider is the fact that under authoritarianism, truth becomes a matter of opinion. And if free speech is not protected, tomorrow they could very well find themselves on the wrong side of the injustice they celebrate today. History gives us so many examples of how this ends. Stalinist Russia, Nazi Germany, and now in the United States. And when we excuse attacks we disagree with, we help build the cage that one day might hold us. The First Amendment cannot be taken for granted. It's not some warm, fuzzy idea we can bring out on the 4th of July or champion only in Facebook posts. The First Amendment is the foundation for everything else we treasure and want to defend in our democracy. It's the principle that makes all the rest of this work. Without free speech and the ability to both give and receive information, when people become afraid to speak up until dissent disappears entirely, that will be the day America truly dies. I know that seems like every day when we look at the news, it feels like we're taking a fire hose to the face of destruction and fear and despair. Some days it's hard to look at all, but I'm here to ask you today not to look away. Because if you fight for anything, fight for our right to speak up, to gather here like we are now. That's how America will survive. And finally, y'all know I love libraries. I'm going to leave you with a simple truth, that our public libraries are sacred symbols for that First Amendment. You know this is true because public libraries were some of the very first institutions that were attacked, and they remain under attack today. The fight to see everyone in our community represented, the fight to speak truth to power in public meetings, the fight to learn and imagine and dream of a better world. All those things are embodied in our libraries. So I'm asking you all to come join us at our Border Control meetings. Come join us at the parish council meetings where they appoint the members of the Border Control. Come sit with us and stand with us and speak with us to protect libraries and our nation. We're on the front lines, y'all. So come join us. We'll save you a seat.